Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. The action has already started. Ribéry, shot a goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Bayer Leverkusen certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Oh, that's a key interception. Well, Lionel Messi's last European conquest came in 2015, and what a campaign that was. First leg of the semi-final, Jim, especially so.
Yep, and the second of his goals, where he sat down, toyed with, and utterly humiliated one of the best defenders around at the time. So, for me, easily one of the most memorable goals in the tournament's history.
Nobody's arguing with that, Jim. Strong running down that left flank. And he's gone searching crossfield. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. Tries a shot! He's scored! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then, because they just lost sight of the real danger.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Ah, he's given it away. He's got away. Lovely feet. Done delicately. In with a header! And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Tries to get it clear. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Bale does really well to win the ball there. Looking for the runner. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. And here's Mbappe. Yamal. Messi. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Deftly away. Rice. And it's Bale. That is a great pick out. Stood up well to him there. Gabriel unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. No, again there's no way through. Oh, perfectly measured that.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Griezmann. And it's Beckenbauer. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Messi! Decent enough try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Belletti.
Johor Darul Tazim really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And it's Belletti.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
And he hits the net! And he celebrates his 30th goal.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Johor Darul Tazim are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Rice, interesting ball. Oh, that is a good ball to... And the shots! They are rampant! Hot knife through butter, they have done it again!
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Yamal. Pedri.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And that interception, there is the half-time whistle. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Johor Darul Tazim have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. No changes at the interval from either side.
Johor Darul Tazim making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
And he was alert to it.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rodri. It's a good spell of possession, this. It's Pedri. Xavi Alonso. And it's Griezmann. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Guardiola. Some really good ball movement. Cleared without complication. Griezmann. Not the most accurate pass. Griezmann is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Great hit! By Leverkusen with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Rice clears it away. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rodri. Time and again they are repelled. Bale, very much a man of this moment. Pedri. And he was quick to react. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. It's Bale! A whisker away from making it 4.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Griezmann. Coming on the field is number 14, Bellingham.
Johor Tazim choosing to make the first change. And it's hoisted clear. And it's Messi. Messi has given away a free kick. And the keeper's well positioned.
Oh, look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
Beckenbauer. Costa Curta. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Guardiola. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. That's a little off target. That is a great... Now the finish!
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Guardiola. Here's Rodri. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham. Beckenbauer. That is good alertness.
Bayer Leverkusen seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
And here's Bellingham. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Costa Curta. Works it forward. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Ribéry.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Messi. Number 26, Ribéry. Coming on the field, number 9,
Bale.
Ronaldinho.
Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Adams. Costa Curta. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. And it's Guardiola. And Adams. That's headed upfield. It's a good spell of possession, this. Passing is crisp and sharp. And the shot! Great football, shot and saved.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Now it's Mbappe. That's an excellent interception. Yamal gets rid without sophistication. And it's Guardiola. Costa Curta. Beckham. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Nice interception, well timed.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. Rodri. Xavi Alonso. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Johor Tazim, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, there is here a... Mbappe! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Yamal is there, and he can get that clear. Alvarez! And he's really put himself on the line here. It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. That's an excellent interception. Saliba with the clearance. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Guardiola, Peter, is a fella who appeared on the scene after a meteoric rise on the international scene, but he really is, for me, the blueprint of the modern centre-half. And, of course, he can play at left-back too. He's old school, he's uncompromising defensively, and he is truly outstanding on the football.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Oh, a very decent attempt. That's a decent clearance.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Picked out, great hit! Goal!
Arsenal really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Yamal in acres of space out wide, and that has been cleared. Johor Darul Tazim have their second corner now. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Pedri. Mbappe. Johor Darul Tazim are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. And here's Neymar. Driving forward. He's played him through. Upamecano gets rid without sophistication. Maldini has a look and plays it forward. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And he cuts out the supply. Pedri. Oh, no joy this time. Oh, can he get onto this? Rice, and it's Neymar. Johor Darul Tazim have got it back, and they'll have another go. That is a great pick out. Sané. He has found the way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Taken back almost at once. Neymar, he won't be happy with that one. Arsenal look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Johor Darul Tazim have their third corner. Vardiol gets it away. He's gone for goal! And now a sudden chance to counter. Sane does really well to win the ball there. Fiddles it through. Mbappe! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Guardiola has created one goal already.
Johor Darul Tazim can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And it's Belletti. Brilliantly cut out. Barcola.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And here's Neymar. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's played forward. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And they win it back again.
2 added minutes has been
Alvarez.
indicated.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Belletti. Pedri. He's a sharp little ball here.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And there's the end of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. Some first half thoughts?
At least, Peter, not conceding another goal has kept them in this game, and they can up their response in this second half.
I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs.
Johor Darul Tazim head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And the action is back on the way. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Yamal. Guardiola. And here's Neymar. Gets a good foot in there. Here's Sané. Oh, good-looking ball.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Bellingham. Guardiola. And here's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rice. And here's Neymar. Neymar. There's the shot! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Johor Darul Tazim get their fourth corner. And he's taking no chances there. Caught offside that time. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It's a pretty loose pass. Belletti. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Neymar. Oh, well played, well played. Mbappe is onto it in a flash.
The attendance for this match was 62,005.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Barcola looking to run onto it. No, that's been intercepted. Pedri, and that is a little undercooked. Oh, great chance! It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
That is good alertness. Now that's well seen too. That's a shade optimistic.
Arsenal showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Guardiola is fouled.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 3.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 17, Barcola. Number 8, Bellingham.
Now that was
Number
quite some
11,
save.
Rice will have to accept
Coming on
some
the
flack
field,
for that. Was
number
anyone really
15,
expecting it?
DeMarco.
They're up to 5
Number
corners now.
18, Kvaratskhelia. Number 14,
He gets big!
Amrabat. Number
But oh,
13,
he's got that completely wrong.
Substitution in progress.
Gabriel. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. The corner count is rising. That's 6. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's certainly onside here. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, easy pickings there. Nicely weighted ball. Pedri. Johor Darul Tazim still ahead by the game's only goal. Koundé. Pedri. Amrabat. And that has put paid to that. Pedri. Now this could be a chance. Can he finish? And he hits the net. 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Koundé. Now, what about a counter-attack? And he's intervened well there. Rice.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Oh, what a ball he's in here! Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. No, he refuses to take the bait. Modric. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Pass somewhat off target. Good spot, he's seen the run. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. That's the end. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Johor Darul Tazim definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. And already we're underway here. And he's quick to snatch it back. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
It's anyone's ball now. Yep. Hits one! It's loose now and they want to get it back. He won't be happy with that one. Moved on forwards. Rodri. Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Johor Darul Tazim are applying all the early pressure.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
And it's Xabi Alonso. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's chosen to go back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Can he put it away? And he's done it!
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Johor Darul Tazim have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Played back in, heading backwards.
Just too much pressure, had to go that way.
Now it's Messi. Messi! Messi. Johor Darul Tazim are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Bullet. Eto'o. And the pass is intercepted. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Chance to shoot now! Bale showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Gone behind for a goal kick. Messi proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring, because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Looking for options for movement. Belletti.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Johor Darul Tazim are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Now it's Messi. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Messi. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, this looks sharp. Messi. Chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Johor Darul Tazim just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Interesting ball.
Added time.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Neto. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Johor Darul Tazim, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And Messi! Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
Messi has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
He's away, he's having a go! Just not quite happening for him just now.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Defending of the desperate... Has a go! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Eto'o. Now it's Messi. And it's hoisted clear. It's a pretty loose pass. The message is clear, none shall pass. Vieira. And he's there to get it away. And that has left him in a heap.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Big chance! No mistake! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Messi. Now it's Eto'o. Eto'o! Goal! Manchester United! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Nicely aimed pass. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Can he latch on to this? Messi. Johor Darul Tazim do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Johor Darul Tazim have... It's Bale! They've done it! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Rice. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Messi. That pass has been well intercepted. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Now it's Eto'o. And he's lost his man here.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Eto'o. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better.
Substitution.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Pedri. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Bale. And that is expertly dealt with. And the shot! They've scored! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Johor Darul Tazim take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Guardiola gets good distance on it.
Manchester United need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Mbappe goes in for the header, and it's in. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Johor Darul Tazim could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. That is ended up in no man's land. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And time is up. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world.
It's Neymar! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Neymar just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Platini. Well, there's little new to say about this man. Majestic, regal, known as Le Roi by his countrymen. He is footballing royalty. The man is, of course, Michel Platini.
Well, Peter, I don't think I've seen a better all-round attacking midfielder. Certainly not in Europe. He is very close to being the perfect number 10. OK, people may say he lacks a little bit of stamina and defensive contribution, but for his attacking football and his ability to take in the landscape, there's no one better.
Rummenigge.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Oh, he's found support out wide. Chance! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Played into space out wide. Keeper sees it all the way. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. He's free, he has got decent hit!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Now it's Pedri. Yamal. Chiellini spots it and intercepts.
That's going in strongly.
Still goalless. Now it's Neymar. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Oh, he's taken it. He's having a go! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Yamal. Belletti. Johor Darul Tazim finding their passes. Now it's Neymar. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Yamal. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Bale. Maldini. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Rice. Now there's a... And the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Has a shot! That comes as a mighty relief. And we have our very first corner. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And now they can spring out of defence. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Now it's Mbappe. Rummenigge unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Looks to go up and over. Cannavaro getting this one clear. Rummenigge. Oh, perfectly measured that. Great hit! Deftly away. Pedri. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's the chance to counter. And we've reached half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. So there was the first half.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
Johor Darul Tazim head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Rummenigge might just make this.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Pass is just off target.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just doesn't... Can he finish? Pull it. Neymar. Great chance! It's in!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Johor Darul Tazim have fired themselves in front.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay... Neymar! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 72.306.
Oh, just skips past his man. Rummenigge! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Mbappe. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Johor Darul Tazim choosing to make the first change. Rummenigge, Platini, and he's managed to get free.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here. And the finish! He has done it! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
This is their second corner of the game. In for a header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. And it's Messi. That is good, super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Mbappe. Platini. Mbappe, Messi, he's found a way through, and the shot! And that is wildly off target.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Vieira gathers from the goal kick. And it's Messi. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now that looks a decent ball. He is through here. Rummenigge. Messi. There's the hit. In he goes again. No mistake. They've done it. It was coming. They have their reward. Mbappe duly reaps his reward. Kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them haul themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
This is promising. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And he's running through. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. Now the referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Well, he knows he has the ability to put this...
He's trying the shot.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
That'll be a throw. And here's Bale. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. And he's quick to snatch it back. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Rice, driving forward. It's a great ball. He's not got that quite right. And it's Messi. Nice interception, well timed. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected...